What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to our Pokemon Emerald playthrough. We're getting ready to start episode 8, but there's a couple things that I wanted to clear up first before we do. So last we left off, I discovered that you could catch Slackoth in Petalburg Woods, something I didn't know prior to the last video, and we had already gone through Petalburg Woods. So I just wanted to confirm that yes, indeed, you can catch it there, and yes, it is a 5% catch rate. In fact, the only spot that, for whatever reason, and this is clearly a coincidence, I'm sure, but the only spot that I could actually catch it was this grass patch directly to my right here. So what I think is interesting is that 5% chance of it showing up, but it only showed up in this grass patch for me. And I went back and forth all over Petalburg Woods because I was grinding like crazy to get my Pokemon up to a much higher level, and I only was able to find it here. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I ran into 3 different ones before I caught the one that I wanted at the highest level. So they vary in level. I caught one at level 6, and I spent a lot of time grinding in Petalburg Woods. It took actually a couple hours. I was really bored and I got through all of this. But I also wanted to take this time to clear up exactly when my Pokemon will evolve. I had completely forgotten that these Pokemon evolved all by level and not actually by any sort of outside influence like stones or whatever. So first I want to clear up that Meryl actually evolves into Azumarill not by a water stone like I previously thought, but at level 18. So you can't see it right now. He's level 17, and so is Slackoth. They both evolve at level 18, Meryl into Azumarill and Slackoth into Vigoroth. Taylor was probably the most difficult one, and I wanted to grind him up like crazy too, because he's going to be the one that's going to help us through the Dewford Gym Leader. So the Dewford Gym Leader Brawly uses fighting type Pokemon, so if you have a flying type, Wingull or Tailo, specifically Tailo being the most advantageous, you're going to dominate that gym. So we'll be heading there to defeat him in a minute when we head to Dewford. But I got him to level 21, and he evolves at level 22. So that one took a really long time. You can imagine. I didn't even go through and like heal my Pokemon this time, or you notice they're still paralyzed or they've taken damage, because I didn't want to go back to the Pokemon Center. I gave up last night after I was doing this. But I also got Torchic at level 15. He evolves to level 16, and Abra evolves into Kadabra at level 16. Now, I did find a way that I will actually be able to trade out Kadabra after I've evolved Abra and bring it back and get an Alakazam. So I will be getting an Alakazam very, very soon. The moment Abra evolves, I'm going to trade it, and I'll talk about all that stuff later. But this is where we're at right now. I don't plan on doing any of the Pokemon battles before we get to Dewford and heal up, so we're going to go ahead and talk to Mr. Brawly about that now. Just south of Petalburg Woods, if you head down here, down the trail, you can talk to Mr. Brawly, the guy that we helped out by saving his beloved Pico, his female Wingull. He's a seafarer, as you know, and we're going to talk to him, and he's going to take us sailing over to Dewford, where we're going to talk to Steven, give him the letter, and we're going to get the old rod so we can catch a Magikarp. So for those of you guys that love Gyarados, you're in luck. You're going to be able to get a Magikarp and grind up very, very soon. We're going to get the HM for Flash, which is needed to get through the cave system, I think, over there on Dewford, as well as the gym. But I'll show you all that stuff once we get there. So he's talking about, you want to sail with me? Yes, we do. You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford. Let's do it. Okay, anchors away, Pico. We're setting sail, my darling. All right. So we head out, pops onto the boat, and there we go. If I'm not mistaken, we're about to get a phone call from our father as well. Father Norman, or Dad Norman. I forget. It was kind of a funny name. There we go. Beep, Dad. Oh, Mark, where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devin's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. All right, Dad Norman. That's such a that's so silly. Who would ever put that in there, like in their phone like that? Dad first name, Mom first name. That's weird. All right, so covering a lot of ground, heading over to park on the dock. Boom, there we go. All right, so Steven is actually not in the main part of the town here. So he's actually up northwest, I think, like in like some sort of caves over there, but we'll do that in a second. So first thing we want to do is I want to heal up. My Pokemon have taken damage, and I want to get them unparalyzed as well. Cool. And I will probably be swapping out Meryl for Azumarill. Or once I evolve Meryl into Azumarill, I'm going to swap him out for a Magikarp, and I'm going to try to train that very quickly to get a Gyarados. Before we do that, we need the old rod, and he's over here. So if you go down south, and we talk to this guy, talking about how we like fishing, blah, blah, blah. And I double checked. I don't think there's anyone of interest in these houses. You can talk to them if you want. This isn't really a speed playthrough, but I'm also not going to be very thorough. If there's no need to talk to these people, I'm not going to do it. But to get the most out of the game, in the environment, in the different areas, you definitely want to do that. And I think we can head into the gym now. I'm not going to fight it, but you'll notice that it's super duper dark. We could figure it out, or I could look online and I could find out the walkthrough for getting through this dark area, but I'm not going to do that yet. First thing that we're going to do, because I am itching to evolve my Abras, we're going to go up north. I didn't mean to walk into this house. I was just going to look at this sign to see what it was. Dewford Hall, everyone's information exchange. So everyone in the town, which if you talk to literally like 99% of everyone here, talks about trendy, hip, fashions, and what's happening, like this guy. So he's talking about the Absent tournament. I don't know what this is. I don't remember at all. But if you talk to anyone in this house right in front of me, they will just go nuts about that. I don't think so. It's not the hip and happening thing. Well, hey, you have to tell me what's new and what's in. What's hip and happening? Absent tournament. Delete all. There you go. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what's happening. You hear of anything happening? Okay, I don't care to do that. I don't know if he gives you an item if you tell him something new, hip, or trendy is happening. I don't care. So there's a fisherman up here. Be very careful. He has a level 11 tentacle, and Tentacle knows a vicious poison attack that does have a high chance of poisoning you, and he uses it like constantly. Now, because I'm trying to evolve Abra, I spent a bit of time trying to get his XP up, but I got real tired, so I stopped. About, I think, halfway through. Yeah, about almost perfect. Wow. Halfway through to getting him up to becoming Kadabra, but I wanted to save the Kadabra evolution, or the Abra to Kadabra evolution, for the playthrough. So we're going to go ahead and swap him out. It's here that I'm going to go ahead and throw Slackoth out there. I don't really have any Pokemon on me that gives me a major advantage over a Tentacle. A Grass type or an Electric type would do well, but I haven't seen an Electric type, and there's no Grass types that I've seen so far that I actually have an interest in. So we're just going to go ahead and scratch this guy like crazy. He's going to confuse me. Alright, as you know, once you get confused, you have a chance of hurting yourself in confusion. When you scratch, hopefully that wipes him out in one hit. Yes, okay, good. And that will get rid of the confusion debuff against Slackoth. Cool. Alright, so we got $440. Alright, so if we go up into the caves after this guy right here into this cave, we'll beat him first, just for the experience. You go into the cave, you can get the HM for Flash. I think it's HM02. Once you get that, you go and beat the gym leader, and then you can use the HM for Flash outside of battle. Now, this cave is super dark as well, so you're probably not going to be able to see any more than what we saw inside the gym where Brawly's at with his fighting-type Pokemon. And if I didn't make this perfectly clear, Brawly in the Dewford Gym that we were just checking out, his fighting-type Pokemon can be completely demolished with flying-type attacks. So you'll want to use Taillow or Wingull. Like I said, Taillow is probably a better chance of just breezing through the gym. But if you have a flying-type Pokemon, the entire battle's a breeze. So it shouldn't be too hard or difficult at all to take him down. That's my recommendation. Taillow should be able to one-shot pretty much everything as long as he's at a decent enough level. Peck, wing attack, things like that. Keep in mind, though, that if he does get a hit off, then he's going to do some major damage to you. So, I mean, not me. I'm good. My Taillow is solid. Level 21, he's not going to do anything to me. Yes, I'm going to switch Pokemon. I'm going to keep doing this for Abra until I can get Abra to level 16 so I can evolve him into Kadabra, which is where I think he learns one of his first actual offensive moves, because up until level 15 so far, Abra only knows Teleport. Which, I mean, it's good if you want to get away from a wild battle or zip off to the last, like, healing spot in Pokemon Center, but not really going to do me any good. Dang it. Cool. One shot. Toasted. Abra gained 78 points. Sammy gained 78 points. Magikarp. Yes. Again, we're just farming some XP for Abra. You can do this however you want. Sweet. He might be able to evolve after this battle. That might be just enough points. What level are you at? Level 10? That might just be enough to push him over the edge. There we go. That should be it. Awesome. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and grab the animation for Kadabra so we can replace him. We're going to do this live. I'm using OBS for this, and it has some really handy stuff, so we're going to go ahead and save that. There we go. Cool. Abra is going to evolve. Boom. There we go. Got ourselves a Kadabra. Sweet. Cool. Super useful. So now that we have that, we've got a nice Psychic type on our side that can deal out some damage. Confusion. Yes. I was going to say Confusion, but I wasn't sure if I remember that correctly. Sweet. So Kadabra is going to be super helpful to us. I don't know if Psychic type necessarily is like dominant over Fighting type, but Psychic is dominant over pretty much everything. So if you're using a decent Psychic type, you're going to wipe out pretty much anything that you're fighting. But we're going to go ahead and use Talo now that Kadabra's evolved. Restored Fisherman Elliot and the Pokénav. Alright. It's also a good idea to talk to every trainer after you've beaten them. If you do that, then you'll... Let's see. Awfully Dark Head will be tough to explore. The guy who came by earlier, Steven, I think it was, he knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright. But, well, for us hikers helping out those... Then, here you go. Okay, so we got HM05. The rest of the cave is super dark, so we will need to be using HM05 outside of battle to illuminate the area. Again, you could just kind of hug the walls to find your way out, but I can't stand doing that. It brings me back nightmares from Pokemon Red version the first time I went through it. Oh, God. So I'm not going to do that. Need Gym Badge and Dewford Gym. Okay, so we're going to go back. Alright, so you know what? We're going to swap out now Kadabra. We're going to go ahead... I almost want to give myself a bit of a challenge and not use Talo, because it's not really all that interesting. Talo's such a high level now, he's going to wipe the floor with those fighting type Pokemon, so I don't want to do that. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. You should definitely use Talo regardless of what level that you want, but for the sake of the videos and the playthrough, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a challenge, and I'm going to use a different type Pokemon. I really want to evolve my Slakoth into Vigoroth, so we are going to swap him out. Now, I think of all the Pokemon in my lineup, Slakoth is probably the one that has the most, is at the most disadvantage, because he doesn't really have a great line of moves to use. As a normal type Pokemon, he's kind of useless against fighting types, so I'm going to use him first. I do suspect that he will get knocked out, so I'm going to save it here, just to be safe. Fire type isn't, you know, ideal against a fighting type Pokemon, but it is much better than, say, a normal type that's just going to use Scratch. Let's see. I don't know exactly where to go. There are going to be a bunch of trainers in here that we're going to have to fight as well. So we're going to try our luck and see what's up. I want to fight them all, by the way. I'm going to do that on purpose because I want to make sure that I get all the experience. So, dang, look at that jump kick. She's just going to stay in the air the whole time. Alright, Meditate. Alright. Yawn, Encore, Slack Off. Dang, that's going to hurt. He might be KO'd in one hit. Okay. Okay, good. Confusion being a Psychic type move. It's painful, but it's not the most painful Psychic type move. And Meditite is a pretty good Pokemon to have with the dual Psychic and Fighting type. That makes him kind of a bad BA. Trying to keep this clean for kids. Okay, that didn't work out well. We're going to go ahead and beat Meditite, and then we're going to switch out. Slakoth got his butt kicked. There is no way Slakoth is going to make it here. Alright, we'll just put Slakoth out front. Oh, beating makes it a little bit more illuminated. I didn't know that. Okay. I battle in the dark to make my heart stronger, but because it's so dark, I never see Brawly's face. Yeah. His wife says the same thing. Oh, we're going to get a double battle against us right now. Dang. Alright, so we're going to throw out Slakoth and... Was it... Who's in my second spot? Is it Torchic? Okay. Let's go ahead and fight. We're going to go ahead... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and swap him out, actually, because I don't want him to get knocked. I'm going to go ahead and throw out Meryl here. There we go. My camera's in the way, and it's annoying. That's gonna be a big problem throughout the duration of this playthrough. Having a cam overlay like this is gonna interfere with pretty much the entire game. So I apologize about that ahead of time. There's not a whole lot we can do outside of resizing the game completely. So actually, that's a good point. If you do want to see that, if you do prefer that the game be resized so that way you don't see anything cut off, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll move that stuff over. If not, well then, we're just gonna leave it as it is. Again, fully aware, Taylor could beat all these guys in one shot just by itself, but he's too high level, and I did put in the time, that's totally on me, but I really do not want to just go through a boring fight. If I have to, I'll use him. I'm not too worried about it. Nice, burn Machop. I feel like my defense from Meryl is super weak. Machop could have done a lot of damage if he would actually try and hit me, but whatever. Should take him down. Cool. They blocked my path, so now we have to go around. I wonder if there's going to be any more double battles. If I find the... if I find the gym leader, I'm just going to jump right into it, but I am kind of checking for these trainers just to give myself a little bit of an experience boost. Dang. Twin right here. Battle Girl Jocelyn would like to battle. Yeah, he's going to get stomped in one hit if that happens. Let's use Kadabra. Why not? Not too high of a level. Bide. Alright. You recall that you can get the TM for Bide in the first generation Pokemons from Pewter City Gym Leader Brock after beating his Geodude and his Onix. Go. Cool. Here's that. Alright, we made it here. Okay. I thought those were part of the stairs, but they're not. Alright, cool. I'm Brawly, Dewford Gym Leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch black cave. Okay, so you were wanted to challenge me. Let's see what you're made of. Alright. He's got 3 Pokemon. I remember Makuhita, Machop. Ooh, okay. This is going to be a decent battle, considering that most of my Pokemon are about this level. We're going to swap out. We're going to go... You know what? We're going to go ahead and swap over to Torchic. No particular reason other than he could use the experience to evolve into Combuskin, so... That's going to hurt a lot. I thought so. Okay. I do expect that most of my Pokemon are going to get knocked out. Yeah. There we go. Well, goodbye, Torchic. Alright, we're going to go ahead and send out Meryl then. Probably not going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's going to KO me. Ooh, it didn't. I thought for sure that was going to KO me. That was a pretty powerful attack against Meryl. Ooh, this is probably going to hurt too. If I don't beat him in this... Oh, gosh. Karate Chop is going to take me out. Alright, let's... you know what? I'm just going to use Talo now. I don't want to knock out Slackoth, so... Super Potion? Oh, you dirtbag. Alright. Ooh, that didn't one-shot him. Wing Attack, I think, would have. There we go. Yes. So I'm going to swap out for Slackoth just for a quick moment so he gets a piece of the pie here. And then we'll swap back over for Talo. I'm going to tell you, what level are you? 16? 16. Alright, so we're going to go back to Talo. And we're going to use Wing Attack and see. Oh, that might do something. Oh boy. That was a really really terrible strategy I had there. I did not expect that to happen. Okay, so my level 21 Talo is nowhere near enough strong. Nowhere near strong enough to... Oh god. Hopefully Confusion does... Kadabra's gonna come in for the win, because Taylor was my ringer and he kicked the crap out of him. Oh no. Yikes. Oh god, that's not good. That's not good. Taylor, why did you die? Yikes, I am not a good trainer. Use Makuhita. No, I'm not gonna risk anymore. Makuhita's gotta be higher than 16. Oh no, he's level 19. This isn't gonna do anything. No way, dude, we did it. Oh man, I can't believe we one-shot him with Confusion. Oh my god. I was sweating big time there. Oh, I did not think we were gonna win. He had level advantage. Okay, and if you don't know anything about the Abra family, their defense is garbage. All he had to do is make one physical attack and hit me and I would have been dead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. There is no way. There's no way. I can't believe that. That's crazy to me. I'm shocked. Oh man, I can't believe he one-shot my Talo and I still beat him with Kadabra. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I didn't... Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that was luck. That was luck. I know the whole idea is to be a master Pokemon trainer, but that was straight up luck. There was no way. Oh my gosh, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe that we did that. Seriously, I'm out of breath almost. I can't believe it. That was, okay, don't be like me. That was not the way to do that. That was pure luck, and I had a strategy that just did not pan out. I got arrogant, and that didn't work. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, get over it. Alright, time to move on. Heal our Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, I think that's a good way to end. We'll go back up north into that cave system, and we will teach Flash to a Pokemon or decide that after the fact. I do want to fish and try to find a Magikarp as well. We're going to save that. I don't want to... Oh my gosh, man. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Guys, that was crazy. Oh, man. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you guys for sticking through that with me. I didn't think that was going to happen, that win, but oh my gosh. Let's just wrap it up. Alright, so we got ourselves Kadabra. Nice. Glad to have you in the family, Kadabra. All of our Pokemon got stomped. Taylor was completely useless, even though I swear by the strategy that Taylor would have been the most ideal Pokemon, specifically for taking on Brawly, but Brawly's Pokemon were too much for Taylor, apparently. Anyway, you guys know my strategy. You know what you got to do. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time when we continue our Pokemon Emerald playthrough. We're going to try to get ourselves through the tunnel system. We're going to get ourselves a Magikarp, and hopefully we're going to evolve that into Gyarados soon. And if you guys want to see me grind in between, let me know. But just know it takes a long time to grind up those levels, and I don't think it's a lot of fun. So just keep that in mind, but let me know if that's what you want to see. We'll do that. Anyway, thanks again for watching the video. I'll see you guys next time when we continue our Pokemon Emerald playthrough. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it through.